Hi everyone, my name is Gideon Besainout and I am an application engineer for Micrographics. Today we're going to have a look at AutoCAD, especially the 3D environment and how we can set up and use cameras. So this will be a short introduction on how we can utilize cameras within the software. This can be very beneficial because it allows you to effectively present a design to clients, managers, engineers, architects, even stakeholders as an example. It is very essential to display it in such a way that allows them to clearly understand what the result will be and look like. I've got a normal standard part open, standard house that has been created, and we're going to have a look at how we can benefit from setting up cameras. You can also create different section views. On the home tab we've got, for instance, what we call a section plane, and we can go and create a section plane. We can specify the face that we would like to section. I'm going to go from top to bottom, and now I've got a nice section view as an example. In the Visualize tab, camera panel, you'll notice we've got what we call create cameras. Now this creates a camera in model space and allows us to get a nice view representation of what's happening exactly. To set up a camera, you simply create a camera, you specify the location of the camera and then the target point. Now I just clicked it and placed it on the ground so that you can get a nice understanding what we're going to have a look at. So you do get your hidden details, all your different visual styles. You can see the camera has 3 arrows. So the first arrow will move it up and down, so you can choose a different height for the camera to be. You can move it in and backwards, and you can move it along an axis to give it a rotational angle. You'll notice there's also grips. The highlighted lines is what we would call the camera lens. That would be the focus point for the camera. The camera is looking at a specific location. As you can see, there's a center point. That is the target location. You can also move that target location if needed. You can enhance the lens and make the lens a little bit bigger or smaller depending on what you're looking to achieve. With the camera being set up, I can simply click on it and you'll notice that it changed position. You can go and choose your different types of visual styles. If I go into wireframe, you'll notice that it gives you quite a nice visual representation of what is happening at this specific point. I can move the camera in and you'll notice that it would update even if I move on a rotational angle along this specific axis. You can still adjust the camera lens as well. I'm just going to switch off my snap points, and you'll notice that I just created a smaller lens for a specific point to look at. You can set up as many cameras as you'd like. don't have to just set up one camera, and you can move between the two cameras to get a view representation. If I rotate my model, I can move it in, just get a nice setup here. And also you can go and choose a different rotational value if needed or required. If I go into the properties panel, you'll notice you'll be able to change the name, the camera X, Y and Z positions, change the target of the X, Y and Z, the lens length, the field of view, the roll angle, and you can also go and create a front plane or back plane clipping as an example. On the home tab, I'm going to switch to 2D view representation. I'm going to click on the top view, click on the camera. Let's click on this camera over here, change the location or the view angle, move it a little bit, and in the properties panel with this camera active, if I go and switch on the back clipping on, you'll notice it creates a nice clipping of the front view, changing it to look into almost like a plane sort of way from the camera angle. If I move that camera preview box out the way, you'll notice the lens and it's looking into a specific location. If I go into the front on, you'll notice it doesn't give you a camera lens view anymore. It's almost like a small square block view representation that it's giving to you for visual representations. You can still go and change between realistic, and if I switch it to realistic, you'll get a good understanding of what it's looking at. So it's specifically looking at this area over here. If I go and switch on the back on again, you'll understand the difference between the two. So if I move the camera inwards, and I'll change this to wireframe, that is what it's going to look at. But if I close that, and if I move it, you understand where the camera placement is. As you can see, it's looking from this specific view. Setting up cameras can be very beneficial to help customers or architects or engineers or even stakeholders understand how the model is going to look and see and understand the different processes and results. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and follow for more.